All right, we're blowing it out top of the show. Your shot at getting a key that could fire up this brand new Harley. MMS and Budweiser giving somebody a 2023 Harley-Davidson Sportster 1250S. Dieter's going to be out tonight in Eastlake, by the way, doing an appearance. Get you qualified there. So go to WMMS.com, hit the contest page for all the details. Your key now that hopefully will put this ride in your garage. The Buzzard Bike from Budweiser and MMS. Caller 10. This key is yours. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
You'd flee a wildfire.
Evacuate.
You'd prepare for a hurricane. But there's no escaping this disaster.
It's one of the worst disasters that I've seen in my career.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Hello, hello? DJ Jake C making a new song of our technical difficulties yesterday. Thank you, Jake. Hello, hello? Mary out today. Bridget Linton is here. Bridget _Linton 8. And before you mentioned the Browns thing that you were doing, I was going to talk to you about, because I saw that you also hosted the farewell ceremony of the Pan American Games. And we talked about this at length a couple of weeks ago, and I still came to no conclusion as to what it was.
So I'll be honest, I wasn't fully sure what it was either, but it is really amazing how many national events have been held here in Cleveland, Ohio over the last few years. And then this one was international. I mean, there's people from every part of the world that was in here for this Pan American Masters
All
Games.
I knew to distill it down was basically like the Olympics for 30 and up.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not
And the
like
first time in the United States.
very first time in the United States, and it was here in Cleveland, Ohio. And what also, instead of, the U.S. in the Olympics, like they have a team, and, all the countries have their specific teams. This is individual.
Okay.
Unless
So
you're
there's
playing
no-
like beach volleyball or something like that.
Well, that was my question.
But it was still more of like your name rather than like, okay, Team USA and Team China and Team Brazil. It was your individual.
People coming from all around the world.
Yeah.
Did you meet people?
Yes.
Or were you just on stage going, hey, thank you so much. This is fun.
No, well, okay, the hardest part of my job was doing the medal ceremony. So I'm announcing all the award winners from the entire week. A lot of them are from different countries.
And the names.
I
A lot
of
had-
names, yeah.
I felt horrible. I'm like making names up at this point.
Well, they didn't give them to you phonetically or anything like that? I mean,
not
really?
all of them. Some of them
Man,
were nice, or if I had time, I would look at them and be like, excuse me, how do you say this?
Yeah.
And I had time to write it out, but it was very fast moving. So I felt horrible afterwards. I'm like, I am so sorry if I've completely butchered your name.
Wait, are you
Sir,
saying
how do you
Congratulations.
Hey,
you
she's
read
like,
off of a paper?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Listen, I don't like to have scripts ever. But at this point, I had to. I had a nice little podium, had all the list. Bill, I had to read probably 150 names. You think I can memorize all that?
Bridget's like, sir, how do you pronounce this? He goes, John.
I have no
I
have no problem with it. I know
I do.
you do.
I do.
Oh, so you want to be off book all the time.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just think it's real
So
unprofessional.
Let me set the table on this.
Yeah, go
Because last time Bridget was on the show, Bridget and I had a night. Met up with my girlfriend. We went on the funny bus. It was the last funny bus of
right.
the Alan Cox Show run. So we did the funny bus, and then we went to my show at East End.
Yep.
Where we do this contest called Stand and Deliver, where the audience gives suggestions, and then comedians write jokes about those topics during the show, and at the end of the show, there's a competition, and the comedians sometimes read their joke off of a notepad or their phone, and Bridget was not thrilled with that. 'Cause she's
Not
like,
having it.
She's like, how can you, it's only 5 jokes, memorize your jokes, and I just...
Like, for real, though. You're supposed to be a performer. No,
And I don't
stuff.
even disagree with you. I just loved how fired up about that
I was
you
so
were.
mad about it. Listen,
Yeah.
I think in that instance you're right, but if there's a lot of information,
But there-
like I like to work with no notes too, but then I don't want my head to explode trying to remember everything.
Well, and that's the thing too, is it's not like they have these, they're writing them up until they go on.
yeah,
So like I can see why.
they're like SNL cue cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, changing at the last minute.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not something I would do. I would have figured it
Do
out.
you want to try a round
Well,
of
no,
stand
because
and deliver?
I'm not a stand-up comedian. But I will
I just
say
want to
so.
give you the idea of how difficult it can be.
Okay, well,
Right?
same when I host
Yeah.
events. I mean,
But you're also very good at it too. So I mean, I want
that's
to
what I
give
was
you
gonna say.
credit
As
for it.
a seasoned event MC and host,
Right.
when I go to events where I'm not the host or
Yeah.
MC, I am always looking, number one, how to improve. If I like something they
Mm-hmm.
did, I'm like, oh, I like how they said that or they did that. Every single time when I go and someone has a paper in their hand or they're reading off their phone, I think the phone's even worse.
I don't
think
like
phone's
the
worse.
phone.
I'm also with you on the phone.
I don't like the phone.
So
And I'm like, how are you hosting this event and reading off your phone right now?
What about I always used when I had to. I would use index cards
That's the only
because
time
it's
I'm
small.
okay with it.
It's not obtrusive.
Yeah.
But if
and they
somebody's
kind of, I feel like if I have a podium,
Mhm.
index cards are absolutely
Yes.
fine because I can just have them slide. Because I hosted the Cleveland Comedy Awards this year, and I had a bunch of jokes
Yeah.
about different people there. And again, it's one of those things where I'm trying to just make sure I don't miss anything.
Right.
So I'm not reading them off the card. It's more like, hey, remember this
reminder.
joke.
Yes.
Bullet
so I look
points.
down, go, boom, got it. Here's this joke about so and so, and then, but I'm not like holding it up and be like, hey, this is what it is. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the worst when they're reading directly off their
Yeah.
phone or they have a piece of paper. I'm like, anybody could do that. Like, for instance,
so
today
you prep hard
Yes,
and then go
very hard.
no. Okay, good.
Yes, I will say today, again, a very professional event, and it was something I'm not used to. I'm talking about health and sports tech.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no genius when it comes to sports and health tech. So we have the Cleveland Browns team head physician on this panel. So he wanted to talk about specific things when it comes to health and
I'm
sports
surprised they didn't ask Alan or I to do this because when it comes to sports and health,
tech. You guys are the guys.
yeah, Alan
That's
Sports,
us. We're
me,
the
health.
main people.
actually
Yeah,
is. It's
that's
crazy.
right. Yep. We're a tag team
Yeah.
in that
Yes.
sector.
Yeah.
Health and wellness.
I'm going to put a good word in for you guys for the
Okay,
next event.
Thank you.
But I did have note cards for that. But again, like you said, it was a reminder. Like,
Yeah.
okay, he wants to talk about wearable technology. So I
Yeah.
look down, see it, and I'm like, okay, Dr. Boos, let's talk. So that is okay. It's the reading. I couldn't believe it in that comedy situation.
Listen, I think that's the best thing to aspire to in those situations.
Okay, I have
But
a
these are
question.
also newer comics too, most of the time that are trying to learn. So like,
I know,
and I do talk to them. Hey, try and
Yeah.
this
is
it's
how you
it's
can
an
improve.
exercise. It's not this isn't a TV show. This is them trying to learn to write short jokes
Right.
and also perform them quickly.
And I hope that you didn't boo loudly.
I didn't
did.
boo. I was
She
just
did.
whispering
She
to
was-
Bill.
She was flipping them off.
No, I was just sitting with Bill and his
Double
lovely
birds for the
girlfriend.
notes.
She was dressed like the Sandman trying to hook him off stage.
It's like the Apollo Theater.
Yeah.
I'm like whispering to Bill. I'm like, why are they reading off that? And he's like, because they just wrote them. I'm like, I'm not a fan. But I do have a question about that. So if I'm going to a live show, or I'm watching one of those Netflix, whatever series that these comedians are doing, are they reading off a teleprompter then, or are they memorizing?
Okay, so
They know their act.
if it's like a stand-up hour,
Yeah.
like I think Joe Rogan's doing a live hour. Did that already come out or not? Chad Daniels. We'll talk about him.
Okay.
He just filmed one. That's all. Yeah, he's not reading off of teleprompter. When I did
Okay.
my special the Agora, there's no
You're not doing
teleprompter.
that,
It's all
Because you've
in my
already
head.
worked it 50 times.
Yeah, I've got it all upstairs. But in a situation like the roast of Tom Brady,
Mhm.
that is not something that you have quite as locked into your brain. So they'll have teleprompters if you want them.
Gotcha.
Or you can have a note card or
Because the
whatever.
producers
Yeah.
will end up cutting jokes.
Yeah.
Like when Nikki was on talking about that, she's like, I'd go to the teleprompter and a joke that I knew was coming wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because for
wow.
time they cut it or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's, they have to
They
have those
cut
on
for
front.
time on that one. It was
That's what she
4
said.
hours long.
I know.
She was good.
She was
She's
great.
great.
So good.
Yeah. She
Is
was the star of that
typically-
whole thing. Yeah.
For sure. Is she always known to be really good, or is that like her big moment that people are finally
she's
recognizing?
every time she's been on roast, she has killed it. But I
Yeah.
think that one being on such a big stage and so many
Totally.
people being locked into it
Live on Netflix.
just took it
Mm-hmm.
to another level. So she's, I mean, we've known her for a long time, and she's always great on stage. She's always been a very great comedian. But in that situation where there's a lot of pressure too, because these are you're not just roasting your friends, you're roasting
Tom Brady.
celebrities, and so she killed it, and
can we-
she's known for that.
Can we talk about our night out together though
Yeah.
a little bit longer?
Let me give away this money first.
Oh, great,
Hold
yeah.
that thought. Don't consult
Got it.
any notes. I know it's in the little mind grapes there. $1,000 right now, courtesy of the Buzzard bookie. First of 4 chances you'll get today to grab some of this cash. So good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com.
Cash. That's cash. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Okay, so we always talk about we're going to go out together. Let's all have fun. Alan, you haven't been a part of it yet, but we're going to get him out.
No, I mean,
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
Fun's floating
Oh,
Fandango.
Yeah.
That's
Come on
Can't
the
get out
boat.
of it.
Yeah, she's coming on
Yeah,
the
come
boat.
on the boat.
Yes, I can't wait. I
What do
haven't
you
seen you
mean
guys
I can't-
advertise for it.
What do you mean I can't get out of it? What,
Well,
it's
I feel like-
it's a show event.
Well, I understand that. So, but what I'm saying is, Bill and I went by choice
Yeah.
to go have fun together. You probably wouldn't do that.
I mean,
Maybe.
it's not. I'm not opposed to it.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm holding you to it.
Yep.
Well, I knew it was going to be fun, but it was next level fun. And that day that I came in here very hungover, I felt like that the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you put it all out there. Like from not like I mean like you were
You
just
left
like
it all
I'm
on the
gonna
field.
have a fun night. Like I not like you got
I know.
naked
I was
or
like,
anything
I was like,
that.
wait, did I black out? I know, like, I don't remember it being that crazy.
But I mean from you
Yeah.
rapping on the bus,
Yeah.
like the funny bus was just I mean it got things going pretty early, and then we
Yep.
went to East End, we had fun there, and then went to that DJ event.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, we gotta get there, and we get there, and then still have to wait an hour before it to start.
And they're like, oh, we didn't know you were coming. I'm like, oh, okay. Hi, guys.
Now,
I'm here.
are you going to Cocky's karaoke tonight? Were you there for Christmas in July over the weekend?
No, I was not. I know. I've been gone a lot this
You've been so
summer.
busy,
I've
yeah.
really missed a lot of Cocky's karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
A lot this summer. And I should go. It's been a marathon of a day, so we'll see how I feel after this. I've really had a lot of caffeine, so maybe.
Okay. Well,
We'll
by that
see.
time you'll be crashing.
I know. That's
Might
what
not be.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Is Bridget going to Brazil when the Eagles and Browns play there? People are asking.
They're,
In Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil.
I thought it was the. I didn't
yeah,
think it
they're
was,
not.
I'm just
they're
re-
not-
I'm just
yeah,
reading a
they're-
text.
They're not going to
the
Brazil.
Browns.
They're
The
not going to
Browns were
Brazil.
rumored to be that game, but
Yeah.
isn't it the Packers?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's the Packers.
They were hoping for it.
Packers and Eagles.
So you're saying there's a chance? That you-
I don't think so with that one. Vegas, though, that's a different story.
yeah. Alan, I'm surprised Bridget likes to come on the show, considering it's all scripted. That's true. I pulled back the curtain one time. This entire show is scripted. So I'll send Mary her pages, and a lot of times she won't be able to kind of. And so, again, I didn't tell Bridget that. You know,
Wait.
she didn't want to blow me up. But, I mean, I sent her pages, and she'll tear them up. She will come in here with all of them crumpled and throw them directly in my face and say, that's not how I work,
Listen,
script boy.
you had me going for a moment that I really
What?
thought you sent Mary. I'm like, there is no way.
What?
What?
Mm-hmm.
We like
That's
it.
why I love this show. You never know what we're going to talk about.
All scripted.
We like when someone's a little gullible.
Yeah.
Or
Very.
a lot gullible. That's good, too.
Very.
Hey, Alan, Pete from Pittsburgh here. If you're listening to this, congratulations on another day of being alive. And if you ever get down on yourself about putting out a mediocre show, thinking maybe you can do better, just rely on the fact that you're an American. You live in America. The bar is set real low. What you do is okay. I'm not going to say I love the show anymore. Hate the show.
Yeah, I'm not holding myself to other people's standards. I'm my own competition. I'm not worried about thank you. I know the bar is low. I understand that, but I'm trying to keep it where I want it, not
The bar's
necessarily
low, the heat is on,
all of it.
the rhythm's gonna get you.
Yeah. Sent out a bunch of Alan Cox Show stickers. Somebody wrote me back and said,
From your support for your sticker mule.
yeah, right. Geraldine said, thanks for the sticker. Please ask Bill where my Bill is real magnet is.
Oh yeah, I got robbed and
What?
No, I just keep forgetting to send
Oh,
it.
Rob.
I'll send it. I'll send it.
The only thing they took out of my car.
Yeah.
Did you have them in the backseat of your muscle car?
Yeah, that's exactly.
In the glove
yeah,
box?
Someone broke in and just took the worthless magnets.
Yep.
Oh, I also got to see the muscle car.
Yeah.
It's pretty
you
exciting,
think?
isn't
It is
it?
pretty
She had
cool.
to sit in the back with her legs across
You
the seat because
did?
she's so tall.
Yeah,
Like
it was-
With your knees in
well,
your
my
chest?
girlfriend,
Yeah.
my girlfriend offered to let her, and like, but she's like, nah, I'll just sit in the back. She didn't have her knees in her chest. She just like sat across the back like a bench with her feet up on the seat.
Wow.
It worked. I
Yeah.
fit.
You know, Bill's got a show coming up at it's called Old Lady Sex, and
name.
he's the
It's old 86. That's
Oh.
this Saturday,
Oh.
8 p.m. Get tickets at billsquire.com.
I'll be out of town for a wedding, but you should go.
There's so many things that are just, because the headline, it's me, Bill Squire, and then the other guy's Jeff Tate. So we're getting a lot of people like, oh, Billy Squire and Jeff Tate are doing a collaboration. That joke is great.
Does Bridget know who either Billy Squire or Jeff Tate are in the world of rock and roll?
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't think so.
No. It's okay. Well,
Apologies.
You're 26 years old, and
Yeah,
so
I'm just a baby.
That's probably something that is above your pay grade
Yeah.
as far as pop culture references go.
Mhm. Are they rock stars?
Well, yes, Billy Squire
Okay.
was a solo artist in the 80s, and Jeff Tate was the lead singer of a band called Queensryche,
Okay.
which is kind of obscure for a lot of people. But I thought maybe Billy...
Oh, there's plenty of people that whoever has been hit by the targeted ad keeps going, oh, I thought it was the other Jeff Tate.
They're mad it's not bald, angry Jeff Tate.
Yeah.
You ever heard The Stroke? This
I
is
do.
Billy Squire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know this song.
He had a bunch of hits.
Because Eminem used this in one of his songs a few
Look
years
at
ago.
you.
Well, 'cause
Knowing your Eminem facts.
Knowing Billy Squire facts.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, I do know this song.
He's been dealing with the Billy Squire comparisons his whole life.
My whole life.
Not even comparisons.
Not even
just
comparisons.
the
getting
name.
mistaken.
Just
Yeah.
like, did your parents name you after him? And I'm like, no, my Mormon parents did not name me after Billy Squire. They were not aware.
Do you want to talk about the Delivert guy
Oh, yeah.
before we go to the break? I don't know how we missed this because the video is a couple of years old, but we all remember the Delivert guy. We've played this clip, the guy at the gospel service where he's like, I don't like men's no more.
Oh.
I
you know
love
this guy?
women's.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, turn your
Set you free.
screen so
Yes,
she can
sir.
see a little bit.
Turn around and tell those people. Tell them. I'm not gay no more.
Oh.
I am delivered.
Oh,
I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said,
I don't know what that is. Yeah, I love women's. And so,
I ain't gay no more.
so then he shows up on some girl's show a couple of years ago, and he's got himself a suit and some braids, and now he's trying to tell her that he's fine. He loves him some Poonanny.
Yeah.
You tell me how convincing it is.
Are you dating anyone for real?
I'm not dating no one right now. Y'all need friends?
Okay, so you want the meow for real?
I want the meow.
The meow.
All right,
meow.
But like, you know,
Want some sexy?
this little sexy. We be wanting like, you gotta
I
get.
get hard for
You get
women
hard?
now.
Oh,
I
you
get
do?
hard for women now. I don't get hard for men.
I get hard for women.
He's so
So
serious,
when
too.
God take the desire from you, you are.
Yeah, because he's trying to convince himself.
Yeah.
He's trying to convince himself more than her. Oh, please, I get hard. Any heterosexual man doesn't have to say, I get hard for women.
Oh, I got her for a minute.
Oh, come on.
And if you're going to say it, like, laugh. He's saying it with such a straight face.
Because he's trying to, he's tired of being made fun of for it.
But I also
So
like
he's
that she
like-
said you like the meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
this
clever
is
way of asking.
This is a
Yeah.
PG show.
Yeah. No, I like how
what
she
you
said
say
it.
you are.
Right.
Just
Well, you
like
tried it?
try what
The meow.
I have, and if it feels good, it's like when I touch a woman. You guys' body are more firm, more soft.
Yeah.
It feel good. It actually feel good, but I'm not gonna try it for a while because I have to wait till I get married.
Mm.
But when
You're a
I
virgin?
do, I'm a virgin
You're a virgin?
for a woman or a man.
Oh, well, I mean, you talk about marriage. Wouldn't it be both? woman
Wait.
and-
Now since I've been redeemed,
Oh.
since I've been cleaned up, yes, I'm a virgin.
Since I've been cleaned up, now I'm a virgin. It's
Oh.
very exciting for him. And I don't know
I
how
like the woman's body that's firm and soft, or what?
What? That guy's like a national treasure. Wow.
He's like Steve Carell in the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when like you grab a woman's breast
From teen moms to mom.
and you feel it, and it feels like a bag of sand when you're touching it.
Bag of sand.
You know what I mean. Why don't we just play? Why don't you just deal the cards?
What are you talking about?
Have you ever felt a breast before, man?
Yes.
Dude, are you gay?
No, I'm not gay. I've been with tons of women.
I touched a guy's balls at Hebrew school once.
Well, what
such a
happens at
classic.
Hebrew school stays at Hebrew school. All right, well, he doesn't love women's no more. Or he does love women's.
He does. Yeah,
He doesn't have sex with
likes
men's
He
anymore.
likes to meow.
Yeah, he likes the meow. They're soft.
Yep,
and
firm.
firm.
Both.
Yep. Well, good. He's got women are beautiful. They are soft. Sometimes they are firm. They smell great. It's so easy to get hard for them. That's my favorite part.
I get hard for women now.
And honestly, it kind of makes sense. There are parts of the body that are soft. There are parts of the body that are firm. He's not lying.
Yeah. And why does it have to be one or the other?
Right.
It's 2024.
Right. Yeah.
Both. Have
Come
both.
on. Well, he's been delivered by the Lord. I'm going to break here. If you want to send a text, 35192. I will have Lamb of God tickets for you later on. They're doing that co-headlining thing with Mastodon at Jacobs Pavilion on August the 9th. I'll have more money for you. I'll have more